So I get this question all of the time. It's probably the most important question that every organization needs to ask yourself when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Have you asked it yet? Well, let me tell you what it is. It is, what do you do about the people that really, in their heart of hearts, don't get why diversity, inclusion, and equity is relevant to the work that they do? Right? What happens when, and let's just put this, people know the work that I do, so I don't agree with this standpoint, but we have to have some empathy and some understanding. You go to work, let's say you're a scientist, you're an engineer, and you're asked to do diversity and inclusion training, you're asked to show up to these sessions, and there are people sitting in the room saying, what does this have to do with the work that I do? We cannot ignore these people. We cannot act as if this idea or this feeling does not exist. We have to face it, we have to embrace it, and we have to make space to talk about it because it's a fair question. So my question to you is, how do you answer that? So here is the thing. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is the main thing that builds culture, that creates the environment in which innovation and which work can thrive and move forward. It is not always about how we take one particular group and protect them and move them forward, although that needs to happen as well, but it's literally about creating an environment where you can extract maximum value from its people. And so for those that are struggling with why it's important, let me ask you this. How would you feel if every time you gave an idea at a meeting that somebody ignored you and shot it down? How would you feel if you went to 8 interviews, 9 interviews, 10 interviews, only to get a response, no, 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 even though you have an Ivy League education? How would you feel if you were trying to work on a really important science project and then you tried to present this idea and your leader literally shot it down before they could even hear what the idea was about? This is the experience of lots of people every day, and it's really not them that's missing out. It's those that don't get it. They don't get what they are missing, the value that they are missing when we don't appropriately build a culture where it is diverse, it is inclusive, and it is equitable. So your answer to those people that are having an issue with diversity and inclusion is you want to say, I get it, let's talk about it, but this is not just about everybody else, this is about you, and we want an environment where your work can be acknowledged and can be used to really contribute to the value of this organization. So, ladies and gentlemen, diversity and inclusion is about all of us. And it also is about those individuals that struggle every day and have a history of having to deal with challenges that most people that aren't a part of these groups would never be able to understand. Get healthy, get happy, get results. Create a diversity and inclusion plan today.